Hey, Cancer. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So powerful combination here, Cancer. You do have in the recent past, you have the ornament showing up. I'm getting December energy for you. There could have been something you've started or an idea that you've had, or there could have been even a power struggle or a money obstacle. Maybe you're still coming back from the holiday season if you celebrate the holidays, still paying off a credit card or some sort of debt. But this is about mature investments. I do feel you're finding ways to celebrate your wins, and also celebrate some extra money showing up here for you. So pat yourself on the back because your hard work is paying off. Now, you may have a career in retail, beauty, finish work, or you're just setting yourself up for retirement. I've been getting this energy here of knowledge, and it's showing up for you as well, Cancer. So knowledge is power. You may be learning more about your craft. This could be learning more about maybe how to start a business, how to start a YouTube channel. It could be about going back to school, gaining knowledge in order for you to maybe get a promotion or build your reputation up, because I am getting the sense of your reputation being looked over, being considered, or you being in the limelight. Now, you may have put out your application, your resume, or you've applied for a position, and I feel like other people are noticing or recognizing or taking a look at something that you are putting out into the universe here. Now, in the month of June, you do have the Rose card. I mean, this could also be some of you have applied for a grant or a loan or some sort of aid here. This is showing up for you in the form of financial relief, and that can be anything. It doesn't have to be what I just mentioned. It could be any sort of relief when it comes to your finances. This is about you being content. Now, some of you are in a supportive role, whether you are a healer, a nurturer. You may be growing your reputation, growing your business, or growing your knowledge in whatever it is that you do here. So you can gain long-term security, not just now, but in the future as well. That can set you up towards and for retirement, or to set you up for bringing in money as you move forward on your path in new ways, not just maybe one income source, but many different income sources showing up here for you. So in the near future, Cancer, get ready because these gears are a-flowing. This is about hard work, putting your plans into motion. It is about building maybe a team. It could be building a business. It could be a team environment. Some of you are planning to take some time off, either in June or July. It could be around your birthday as well. This is about job security, and we're seeing this showing up for you twice. So a lot of you are finally going to feel like you're in a position where you are more safe, more secure. You could be moving some sort of investments around or taking a look at how to make your money grow because you have the Rose card, and I feel like there is growth. There's opportunities for growth, and the more that you know, the more you educate yourself, or the more that you put your time into your garden, so to speak, the more you water this garden, the more it's going to grow. And that's what I see here for you, Cancer. So whatever it is that you're focused on, it could have been, in the recent past that you've decided to go back to school, you've decided to put out your resume or to build up your business and add a new modality. You're winning here. So this is a really powerful energy starting off. But let's take a dive into your reading, and we'll take a look and see what is the heart of the matter. What's the heart of the matter? What's the main energy? The Empress, literally watering your garden, and she is very fertile. Whatever she puts her mind, energy, attention towards grows. And this is all about good fortune. Now you have some options here showing up. What is it that you want to garden? Because you have a lot of wonderful ideas, Cancer, a lot of skills and gifts and talents. So you may have a hard time pinpointing what it is exactly that you want to do. Just pick one of those things and you can build off of it. You don't have to have all 5 eggs in one basket at this time. You can slowly and gradually add to that mix as well. I also hear that some of you may be starting a spiritual based business. And so that can be learning as you go. You could be, for example, maybe you want to open your own massage center, and you may incorporate and add in acupuncture and Reiki or essential oil. So there's different modalities that you're adding to the mix. And I feel like that's going to be very beneficial, not just to expand your own knowledge, but to expand your target market as well. So some of you may be expanding your options in that way. This Empress is all about mutual trust. She's very affectionate. And again, she does grow quite quickly. She's very fertile. So whatever you have your eye on at this time, look out, Cancer, because if you stay consistent and you continue watering what it is that you want to see grow, you're going to see it paying off in very rich and abundant ways. I love that the Empress is showing up. You're very creative at this time. You're very nurturing and you're very fertile. So continue to water the things that bring your cup happiness, the things that fill your cup. So let's take a look and clarify this Empress. And you can see here as well, you can see that there are these animals around her, and she's holding this staff that has a heart at the end. So her heart is in it. Whatever this is for you, it has to be coming from a place of emotional fulfillment as well. You got to love it here, and I feel like you do. So some of you, it is retail. Again, it's beauty. It could be, I'm getting tattoo artist or makeup artist as well. There's something with interior design. For others of you, this could be home health or home care. I also sense that some of you may work in a home where you take care of the elderly. Please take that as it resonates. You have the Moon card showing up. So even though there may at times be some uncertainties, trust your intuition, trust your dreams, trust that you are being guided to move forward on this path, because there could be some things that are exposed. Your emotions may be heavily invested into a situation. It's important at times, at all times, and it can be a challenge, especially when you come from a place of the heart. If you are a social worker, if you are a healer, a doctor, a therapist, a nurse, not to take your work home with you, because you can be that energy here, Cancer. You are emotion, and sometimes the emotions come bubbling up for you. But I feel in this case, the moon is showing up to guide you. You may be working with the moon cycle, so do pay attention to the new moon and the full moon in the month of June, because there's some really exciting endings that are bringing in new beginnings here for you as well. Pay attention to your dreams. I also get that you may have been researching psychology or psychoanalyzing. You may have been a psychoanalysis here. I'm not even quite sure exactly what all that entails, but there could be something you are going back to school for, or you're adding on to a certification. But pay attention to the moon cycles, because they're, okay, thank you, Spirit. They're also giving me Luna. Luna could be the name of maybe a business, or it could be the name of a pet, or maybe it's your name as well. Please take that as it resonates. Luna, I like that. That would be a very cool business name, Luna. So let's take a look here and see what your challenge is for the month of June. What's the challenge showing up for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I do feel, because we pulled 2 cards here, there's something with the deep past that may still be showing up in your present, and we'll take a look and see how these are combined. But we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles is what's in your deep past. So it's finding the right people, the right clientele, the right target market, the right businesses, the people that want to help you, support you, and see you succeed to the top. But sometimes, what do they say? It's a lonely ride at the top here. So some of you, the challenge here is to maybe acquire property. It could be to profit from something you are trying to grow. It can be setting yourself up for retirement, because you have the 9 of Pentacles as your challenge, Cancer. And I feel that a lot of you are independent. You know, you're successful. You're working on creating a life that you love, but the challenge is it can be lonely. You can be isolated. Maybe you work from home, or You want to indulge in the finer things in life, but I do feel like you're missing out on, you feel like you're missing out, but knowing that you are not alone is going to be key, because they're really highlighting this Three of Pentacles as well. This is about people noticing you and being good at what it is that you do. And I feel like you have these things in your world. However, they're not always recognized or noticed. You're more than enough is what I'm hearing, and it's going to be worth it. You can see that they're all working together with this Three of Pentacles to pick the apples from the tree, to work together to maybe make some applesauce, right? And so I feel like you're taking a situation and you have some sweet results coming in here, but you want to be able to share that satisfaction, share that energy, and share that life with someone, or to feel acknowledged and appreciated. And sometimes you only receive that from yourself. Pat yourself on the back sometimes. Now, I sense that that's shifting here for you, where there's more resources around you than you think. There's going to be people, I'm getting networking as well as soul tribe coming in for the months of June and July, where you're going to feel positive and you're going to be able to work through any differences, setbacks, or challenges. Now, for those of you that are in the corporate world, it may have been a struggle for you at times to teamwork, to work with people that wanted to pitch in. You may have felt like you were the only one doing everything with this Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles can be about not following through as well. So that can be a challenge, following through to get to the finish line. It can be about staying consistent, because just like a rose, right? A rose garden, if there's a dry period and you don't water that plant or you don't water that rose, it's going to die. It's going to wither up. You need to continuously be taking care of something. And I feel that that may be a challenge at times for you to stay consistent with your efforts. So let's take a look and clarify the Nine of Pentacles. What do we have here for, okay, they really want that one to come out. So what do we have? Oh, the Tower again. Okay, I see again. Okay, for some of you, you've already had a Tower in the past. We haven't seen it yet. I don't know why we said again, but the Tower, I feel like a lot of you have overcome some sort of belief system, but you're still working through it. Whether this is a belief of lack of mentality, maybe you've neglected a situation. This is all about you upgrading that belief system. The Tower shows up and it's about a major awakening that offers you freedom. Now, it doesn't mean that there's a Tower coming in for you. I feel like the challenge stems from, maybe negative thinking at times, or worst case scenario, not staying consistent, not thinking that something is built on a strong, solid enough foundation. But you are absolutely worthy, Cancer, worthy of achieving these great successes in your world, whatever that success may be for you. If you take a look up there at that, at the peak, there is a figure that is jumping from that tower. And it's important for you to take that leap and to trust, stay consistent in your actions, because you have support. There's a network around you that is growing. You are creating and embracing your own community here. And I like that this energy is happening for you, but it requires faith. It requires you to take a risk, take a chance, and embrace the unknown. And that's the message of the moon as well. Trust your intuition to lead the way, because you will not be led astray. I love that. Ooh. Okay, Spirit. What do we have here? For your deep past is the Three of Pentacles. So that teamwork makes the dream work, but maybe you didn't feel like you always had that teamwork. You've had to go it alone. Maybe you felt like you've been on this roller coaster ride all by yourself and it's been stressful. Let's take a look at this Three of Pentacles. For others of you, you did find the right people that helped you at that time. I feel like you're very good at what you do and people are recognizing and noticing you, but at times it's difficult to work through those differences. At times, depending on what's going on in the planet, what's going on in our economy, it can be challenging to focus on the positive, and that may be showing up for you as well. But it's more so in the deep past. But the Tower showing up as the challenge as well. Make sure that you don't catastrophize the situation or, limit yourself through even self-fulfilling prophecies. We replay a mental story over and over in our head. Now you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, that can be staying in that mental story that you've replayed over and over in your head. Now you go to the 3 to the 4, even though it's different suits here. This 3 of emotion, which is, or excuse me, 4 of emotion, which is the Four of Cups, is about staying optimistic. The need to reach out and ask for help at times, because sometimes ego can get in the way, or sometimes we just don't feel like we have help or support to grow the business or to grow within our career. I feel like that's shifting for you, especially with the ornaments and the gear showing up. So get ready, because I feel like things are about to take a turn for the better. We may even see the Wheel of Fortune. Now, what do we have in the past? Ooh, some sneaky betrayal stuff going on here. Some of you are afraid to take that leap because you may have taken that leap in the past and you were let down, okay? Because you have here with the Seven of Swords, this energy of risk is very high. You don't necessarily want to move forward here. You can see that he's sneaking away with all of those swords. He's sneaking away from this circus tent, but he is only able to carry 5 of them. He needs to leave the other 2 swords. So there could have been a situation where someone did you dirty in the past. It could have felt like you had to do what you needed to do to preserve your money, to pay for the bills, to support your family. I'm getting here this energy even of at times you felt betraying, like you were betraying your own self at times. You didn't really want to work in that job, but you had to. When you really wanted to go over here and take care of children, or be over here and, be a holistic healthcare worker, whatever it is that your soul and your dreams are, I feel like you may have had to put that on hold for the time being because you needed to do what you needed to do to survive here on earth, to make money. Now is the time for you to let these swords drop and to move forward, because you have some sort of financial relief coming in. There's help, there's aid, there's support coming in. Let's take a look and see what the Seven of Swords is all about in the past for you. What do we have for Cancer, please? All right, Page of Materials. What's happening out of this situation is I feel like you're finally able to manifest a new opportunity, hence the Empress showing up in your main energy. This could be even a very helpful person coming in to offer you abundance. Maybe it's a helpful organization. It could be a career path that you didn't even realize that you had the skills and the talents for, but you absolutely do. And there's a brand new opportunity being presented to you. With this Page of Pentacles, there was some bad financial investments that you've made in the past, but you've learned, you've lived and you learned, right? They're giving me the song here, Born to be Wild. So that could be a song that you hear on the radio, or maybe there's something within those lyrics, or some of you were just wild with your money. You didn't quite save when you should have saved. Maybe in your early years you said, I'm just going to make this and I'm going to rack up the accounts or rack up the credit cards, whatever it was here. But I feel like you've learned and now you're a little more frugal with your money, but don't be so frugal that you decide not to take that leap when things are crumbling, because it's important for you to, of course, do your research, do your due diligence here, but I feel like you are ready to move forward within starting a new business or starting a new venture, taking on a new job. Some of you may want to stay in a position because you're close to retirement or you're close to wrapping something up, but I really feel like your soul is longing to go over here and take a look at that. Look at that. I just noticed this is the Rose and the Rose. You have 3 roses there. Such a powerful energy coming in. This is confirmation that you are being in a position here of support. This is about job security. So some of you want to stay in a position because it's job security, but it may not be as emotionally fulfilling as you would like. That's okay. If you want to stay in this position because it's secure, that's up to you. No judgment here. However, if your heart is longing to become a Reiki practitioner or to become a tarot reader, start today, because this could be something that fulfills you, even if on the side. And if you stay consistent within your efforts, this could be something that you bring in income well past even retirement. So really beautiful energy here. All right, Cancer, what are you manifesting? What's in your headspace? What is going on for you? What is the potential? Six of Cups. Beautiful. I love the Six of Cups. You can see here that these two children are sitting on the edge of this bridge. They are renewed with enthusiasm. This is all about improved finances because you're taking the knowledge that you've learned in the past and you're bringing it into the present moment. You are well aware, you've been through enough to know what works and what doesn't. And if you don't know, then you're not afraid to ask for help or advice. And it's taken a long way or a long time for you to get to this point. The Six of Cups is about acts of kindness as well. It can be reunions. Someone from the past, it could be a past job or a career path that you've wanted to do since childhood, or maybe it was your dream job. This is all about moving forward and improving your finances as well, because I feel like your financial life is improving and this is what's on your mind and this is what you are manifesting. So really beautiful energy here. Let's clarify the Six of Cups showing up for Cancer. Six of Swords. We have here, we have quite a few. We'll take a look at them all. Six of Swords, moving on to bigger and better, leaving the past behind. Whatever happened in the past, there's a clean slate. Some of you had to file for bankruptcy or there may have been a foreclosure, but I'm getting the second chance, a clean slate to build yourself up again here. Now you're ready to take action. This is about you hitting that home run because you have been through the worst of it or the thick of things. This is about you having the courage to stand in your power and to learn what works for you and what doesn't. Seven of Cups offers you choices. What direction do I want to take from here on out? Sometimes, yes, those decisions can set you back. Sometimes they can move you forward. I feel like you've made plenty of the decisions that tend to hold us in place. Now you're all about the abundance and the prosperity. And there's having that conversation with yourself. What is true for me? What do I need to do so I can be honest to my soul's purpose and my soul's journey? And you have here the Five of Wands followed by the Page of Wands. So this is all about you feeling inspired to go for it anyway. Even if something feels saturated, even if it's competitive, even if everybody and their mom is doing it, you have your own truth, your own authentic ways of doing it, and you're going to shine. You really are. I like this. All right, Cancer, let's take a dive into the near future. What's showing up in the near future for you? Seven of Pentacles, starting to see gains. Don't give up. Absolutely. You're finally seeing that your hard work is paying off, right? You're saving or oh, wow. You can see here, we've talked about planting that garden. Now your entire reading, what is he doing there? He's standing outside his garden or his field and he's looking at all of his hard work and he's like, yes, it's working. Finally, you've put in the blood, sweat, and tears in a situation and now you're seeing it produce some sort of gain, whether that is financial gain, whether it's emotional abundance and prosperity. I mean, that shows up in so many different forms. The Empress isn't just fulfilled on a financial level. It's emotional gains. It's abundance of friends. It's being able to have enough. It could be traveling, spending time with loved ones, whatever success means for you. That's what he's reveling in. Now, when the Seven of Pentacles shows up, definitely don't give up. Stay consistent, but you must water that garden. That's what you're doing here. That's the overall theme of your energy, is making sure you water that garden. Water what it is that you want to grow and stay consistent within that. There are small steps here towards improvement, and I feel like you are improving your financial sector in a very powerful way because you're getting honest about what you need to do and how to take the steps to do it. And some of you are realizing that you can't do it alone, so there's resources or help coming in here for you. What do we have to clarify? The Seven of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay. You have the Muse of Material, which is the King of Pentacles. And look at, you can't even make this up, Cancer. Look at what's on the side of both of those people there, or what are they wearing and what's on their head. You have rose galore here. I mean, Some of you are planting a rose garden, and in the inside, they're showing me as well, there's apples on the apple tree, and you have here them picking the apples. These are two different decks, completely different authors, publishers, and creators. So this is a really powerful synchronistic time, followed by the Eight of Wands. Things are happening quick here for you. And sometimes that can be difficult when you go from A to Z quite quickly, but you have what it takes to go move forward with this action. So it's almost like the energy of winning the lottery. Now, I don't feel that that's what's happening. I mean, maybe some of you, hoorah, hopefully, right? But I do feel that this is about you having some sort of success or abundance coming in, and it almost feels overwhelming at times, right? You're not quite sure. So just like winning the lottery, right? All this money comes at you. Well, what the heck do you do with it? That's why it's important, as they say, to get a good financial advisor. Get someone in your energy that you can trust, that you can work with, because sometimes if you're not familiar with what to do with all that money, you hear stories of people blowing it right away. You hear stories of them winning, $10 million, and then it's gone within 10 years. This is about you being smart with your choices, working smarter, not harder. I really love this energy for you. Something's happening quick. And even though it sounds counterintuitive, because the Seven of Pentacles is about, reaping the rewards of your hard work, it can be a little bit of a pause. Pause for a moment, catch your breath, take a break, travel if you can, because there's going to be some busyness when you return. Very beautiful. All right, let's see how you're feeling. What's going on within your energy, Cancer? Tell us all about you. What are you feeling here? Four of Cups. Okay, some of you are needing to release an attachment to money, an attachment to maybe an old belief about how you see money. This can be security. You're really focused on your stability and security, and that's okay. If there is any sort of obsessions or attachments, cut them free, because there can be indifference, and it can be harder to achieve your successes when you are so focused on, an obsessive energy. Now, I don't feel like you're doing that here. Some of you may have in the past, but more so I feel this Four of Cups is you saying, don't focus on the past. Don't focus on the cups that have been spilt prior. Don't focus on the Seven of Swords. Focus on being true to you. There's new opportunities coming in here for you. So even though you may have been in a place that was less than ideal, there's a lot of abundance and prosperity. Open yourself up to the belief that you have what it takes to achieve success. What does that look like for you? And it may be that sometimes we focus on everything we've lost in the past, or the setbacks, or things that didn't work out, that we have a hard time seeing this cup right up here. Look at that. It's a golden cup just shining there. But he's focusing on the three cups that are right in front of him that are empty, right? That he maybe is tipped over, whether it was himself, whether it was self-fulfilling prophecies, negativity, or bad ways of spending money in the past. You have this opportunity to fill your cup and grow something to be quite abundant. It's right there, right within your reach. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Some of you may have felt like you missed out on an opportunity. You may have gotten a little impatient. Okay, a little impatient. That's where this comes in. You want to rush something. Don't rush it. You can't force a rose to grow, right? You can't sit there and point at it and say, you must grow or else, right? It just doesn't work that way. So it takes time, and it takes energy, and it takes effort. So I feel like you're realizing, and gosh, there's such an emphasis on roses in your reading. I mean, does someone have a rose in their name, or his grandmother's name, Rose? Because it's showing up strong here. Or maybe there's an actual rose in your business logo. But this here is Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Material, showing up again for you. So you're manifesting this future. Don't give up, Spirit is saying, because there's gains. You're going to start to see those gains. So don't give up, right? It's important to stop and smell the roses at times, but to keep moving forward. If you have to course correct or pivot, that's okay. Do that, but don't give up entirely on your dreams, because you're in this Empress energy. Keep on going. Keep on trucking here. This is a really powerful read, Cancer. I hope you're resonating. If it does resonate, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. All right, let's take a look at your environment. What's going on around you? It may not feel like you have all of the tools that you need to grow. It may feel like the sun's not shining on your garden. It may seem like there's not enough rain. It may seem like you don't have the tools, the shovel, or whatever it is that you need, right? This is just symbolically speaking, but you may not feel like you have it, but you do, is what Spirit is saying here. Don't let your fears creep into the present, because we pulled 2 cards here. Now, I love it. King of Pentacles is showing up in your environment. I mean, Empress energy with the King of Pentacles. This is some big boss vibes right there. This is being secure, being in a position of status, of authority, and leadership as well. So you're definitely securing your place in this matrix, right? Whatever it is that you are doing here, you are growing. This is working your way to the top because you weren't afraid to put in the hard work. And you see here with that farmers sometimes are the hardest working people. So I feel like you carry the characteristic traits here of that hard work paying off. 7 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I mean, this is big stuff here. You don't want to give up right before you're about to hit this jackpot. This is huge. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for this moment or waiting for something to really come in for you. I feel like you are safe, you're secure, but with this King of Pentacles, I feel like this could be you giving yourself financial advice or learning through maybe a podcast or a professional as well. Maybe I know it was, I think, Aries reading where Dave Ramsey came up in that reading as well. So some of you are finding ways to increase your net worth and increase your finances. So 7 of Pentacles showing up with this King is really great, because this could also be someone that's coming in saying, wow, you've done a job well done here. Come work for us, or job well done, on to the next project. Now we have hopes and fears, 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords already is showing up for you earlier. That's about you moving on. This is about your work situation improving. You're moving into more peace, calmer waters. This is about cooperation. You can see here that this water, not only is it crystal clear, but there's not a ripple to be seen. So you've gone through the worst of it and you're heading towards a lot more peace and stability. So this is a really powerful time for you. This is what you're wanting to manifest. That's your hope, right? The fear is, what if you turn right back around and head towards where you came? I feel like you certainly have free will to do that, but you don't want to do that. So when you start to retrace, or when you start to feel like you're going backwards a little bit, stop and pause. Don't give up on something entirely, but say, okay, what is triggering me to go backwards here at this time? So you have what it takes to keep on going, keep moving forward here. Now let's take a look and clarify before we dive into your outcome. What else do we have here for the King of Pentacles, please? There's the Moon showing up again. So trust your intuition. Trust that things are going to work out in your highest good. Let's see what else we have with this 6 of Swords. What do we have for, the Magician and the Star. Beautiful. 2 major arcanas. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Would you just look at that? That's beautiful. Followed by the 2 of Materials. Sometimes we can fear success. Sometimes we fear, we get to that glass ceiling, and we can actually tell ourselves, what happens when we shatter that illusion, that glass ceiling? Can I still succeed? Will I be good enough? Do I have what it takes to hit that next tier? Yes to all of those questions here. Have faith, have hope. Don't give up on your dreams. You have the Star here guiding your way, lighting the path forward. Final outcome for Cancer, June 2023, in regards to career and money. What do we have for Cancer? Powerful reading here, Cancer. Oh my goodness. Okay. You have 3 cards that came out, so we won't need a clarifier. So we have, oh my gosh, we have the Devil, but it's in reverse, which is good, because the Devil is all about not letting go of any attachment to social and material status. And no wonder you got 3 of them coming in at once, because your intuition here is telling you that it's important to take advantage of what your intuition is saying, instead of living with the 7 of Swords energy, which we talked about in the past. So it may still be showing up in your present. So the reason why this is showing up is so you can change it, right? The Devil is so closely related to the Lovers as well. It's a flip side. It's the dual piece. It's conditioned versus unconditional. So it's about you trusting in your heart versus you deceiving your heart. The 7 of Swords is like the cousin of the Devil here. So don't let that past energy come in and hold you captive. Whether it is codependency, whether it is materialism, manipulation, fear, it's time for you to reclaim your power. And you actually have the High Priestess, so your intuition can lead the way. That's how you reclaim your power. Cut the cords. This is about you grounding yourself and taking advantage of your inner knowing, because you will be able to juggle multiple projects. 2 of Pentacles, whether it's multiple projects, whether it's collaborating, whether it's balancing your work-life schedule. 2 of Pentacles is a powerful time to make choices that have to do with intuition. I'm also getting here finances. There could still be a little bit of a struggle to leave a situation because you feel secure or feel attached to it. But Spirit is saying, if your intuition is telling you to plant seeds elsewhere, you can juggle, you can do both. And some of you are saying, but Melissa, I don't have enough time in the day. There's not enough hours. There's not enough years left here on earth, right? What I always say is the time's going to pass anyway, and we're not guaranteed. So why not start now? So if there is a situation that you've been dreaming of, or your intuition has been pointing you to do or to take a leap of faith into, use that moon energy within you and start now. Start today. All right. Powerful energy, Cancer. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have for Cancer, please? All right, we have Poised 48. This is about you getting ready, taking action. Now, some of you may be 48 years old. Some of you may have a birthday on the 4th, the 8th, or the 12th. All right, let's take a look and see what we have for you. All right, this is all about being ready, bringing something to light, and being at your best. It's all about you being confident. And it says here, Cancer, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing that you are ready to step into your power. And that's why that Devil came up. The Devil is all about us reclaiming our power, freeing ourselves from whatever this challenge was in the past for you to overcome. This is a time for you to take action, step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you are moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Now, you may not feel ready, and that's okay. I mean, I feel like some of you are waiting, right? I need to wait till the kids move out. I need to wait for Friday. I need to wait for that perfect job, right? This is all about you. At times, we tend to fake it till we make it, right? But that can land you in some muck here. This is not the time to wing it or deliver something half finished, right? You're not going to just decide to water your flowers when it's a sunny day out. You're not going to wing the work that you put into that garden, because you're going to get some floppy carrots, right? Some carrots that have 5 different carrots stuck on one, and nothing wrong with that, of course. But I feel like you are wanting to grow your garden and be plentiful and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And when you do something half-mass, right, it's not as beneficial if you put your energy into it. So now is the time to take action. You, like it says, you have everything you need, Cancer. And I certainly sense that those gears are in full speed for you, and you can balance. You can juggle. If anyone can do it here, you can. You can multitask this. And if you have a hard time multitasking, it's important to set up new routines, set up new habits, get into the mindset of you being able to know that you have what it takes to do it. So very powerful energy coming through. Now let's get a few messages from your animal spirit guides. Now at this time, Cancer, I ask if you can, please take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And tune into that third eye center, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or maybe even visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Cancer, is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the 1st of each month. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, we have numbers 39, 9, 66, and 30. Those may be significant for you. They could be birth dates, ages, life path numbers, personal year numbers. Please take them as they resonate for you. Now, right away, you have moth spirit. This is a time to surrender and put down those swords here. That's what they're showing me with that 7 of swords. You've already had to sacrifice so much, it's felt like, but this is a time for you to be the most vulnerable you've ever been, because within that vulnerability lies your greatest strength. So this is all about you surrendering and trusting your intuition here, because sometimes the ego self has a plan and sometimes the soul has a different plan, right? And we need to truly surrender, because there is a beautiful, abundant life waiting here just at the edge. If you're willing to take that leap, you have everything you need. You're ready. We have here White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic, card 66. Magic is all around. And I do feel for a lot of you, there is luck meeting synchronicity for you this month. And this is all about seeing the joy and seeing the magic in what it is that you do. Other people look up to you. You inspire others, Cancer. So keep on going. Make sure you take some time out. Take time out with Brown Bear Spirit. It's also card 9. So you may feel like you're doing some deep soul searching. You're gaining the self-knowledge. I'm also getting a little bit of that loneliness. So this could be taking time out with those that you love. Taking a hiking trip, getting back out in nature, grounding your energy so you don't feel so isolated, so lonely, or even at times it may feel like you're on that path to success on your own. Reach out, join a group, get on social media. Start finding your people, attracting your soul tribe. And last but not least, I'm loving this. You have the Grasshopper Spirit, card 30. It says, take a leap of faith. And that's what we've been talking about in your reading. It's time to take that leap of faith. And you're really growing in a very positive new way. And that rose, your rose garden is starting to finally not just see the fruits of your labor, but I feel like you're hardy. There's this energy of hardiness coming in. So a lot of really bountiful blessings coming your way. All right, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits to see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can work with in the month of June to help you towards your most abundant life. What do we have here, please, for Cancer? All right, Cancer, we have, raw morganite. I am personally, I absolutely love morganite. It's card 46, and 46, this could be your age as well. It could also be that some of you are opening your heart up more to trusting yourself and doing what it is that you love. All right, card 46. All right, morganite is all about sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability. And we just talked about that as well. The prosperous message for you, Cancer, is this. Easy now, let abundance flow, knowing that when you are sensitive, you can pick up on the signs that a situation needs to be righted. You can draw on your intuitive, empathic nature. Hello, High Priestess, showing up in your outcome. You can draw on your intuitive, empathic nature. So gently go with the flow, observing your opportunities to build wealth and seeing where you must cut your losses. Stifling your compassion and empathy is not the way. By connecting with the universe, you will be strong as you engage in the work of building the prosperous life you deserve. Now, Morganite is all about the heart. It's a heart cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles when it comes to opening your heart towards success. When you meditate with this stone, you bring in the connection of divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receiving the blessings of abundance that are ours for the taking. That is our birthright, Cancer. So raw Morganite is a very, very powerful crystal to work with. I'm loving your reading. Even though you've been through a lot, you are sowing the seeds. You are planting, not just planting the garden you've already planted, but you are fruitful and you are abundant. So don't give up because things are improving for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to drop your power animals in the comment box and hit that subscribe and bell button. Thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. Lots of love.